Good afternoon. My name is Rusty Sewell, and I'm one of the legislative representatives for the State Bar at the Capitol, and I'm here in the House chamber, and we've just completed the 5th week of the Georgia General Assembly. We're through with 18 days so far. That means we've only got 22 days left in a session that I think when I did the first one of these, I told everybody it was going to be a real long session. It would probably go until the end of May. It looks like now we're just going to fly along and probably be through hopefully by the first week in April. This week was we went 4 days this week, ending on Thursday. And what we did basically, or some of the highlights of this week, or the big highlight from the law part of it, is the new juvenile code, which is House Bill 242, which was introduced by Chairman Wendell Willard of the Judiciary Committee, and also signed by the governor's floor leaders. They held the first 2 hearings on the bill. Yesterday, on Wednesday, Robin Clark, the president of the bar, the president, came and spoke about the support of the bar for this legislation and the work of the younger lawyers now 5 to 6 years ago on trying to come up with changing the juvenile code and putting it in kind of one section of the law where everybody can see it. Of course, there was work done this past summer by the Governor's Committee on Criminal Justice, who worked on the legislation, came up with improvements, and the bill got great support even by the DAs and other groups. The Just Georgia, which is one of the advocate groups, talked about it. Today there was more public comment, and this will resolve itself on next Tuesday. Chairman Willard is expected to have a committee vote on the legislation, and hopefully the legislation will get out of the House sometime by the end of next week and on to the Senate. Additionally, today there was another update on the ethics bill. Some changes there in the House with the legislation. They're still looking at how to accommodate who should register as a lobbyist, and to also take care of those individuals that are just down here for a day or two voicing their concerns just as a citizen, and distinguishing them between people that come down here, even that might not spend money, but that come down here and represent various groups. That we should have legislation coming out of committee next week on ethics and probably passing. The Senate has started on the supplemental budget, work on that. The House is now working on the big budget, or the budget that will come into effect in July. Things are moving fast and are continuing to move fast. But I hopefully that you will go to the website and see what is happening and follow the bar legislation, which is moving along very well. Thank you for listening.